Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to online classes. This is C.H. John Paul, lecturer in English of Sri Venkateswara College of Arts and Science, Amalapuram, affiliated to Adikavinanni University, Rajamahendravaram. We have been discussing about the first year, second semester English. First year, second semester English. In the previous videos or classes discussed about the syllabus and importance of the skills or grammar and all lessons also. In this class we are discussing about the first topic, skills. First topic, vocabulary. Vocabulary means what is the vocabulary and what is the use of vocabulary. Then what is conversion? Now, what is a vocabulary? Vocabulary is a set of familiar words within a person's language. A vocabulary usually and fundamental tool for communication and acquiring knowledge. Acquiring an extensive vocabulary is one of the longest challenges in learning second language. Vocabulary refers to the words we know to communicate effectively. In general, vocabulary can be described as oral vocabulary or reading vocabulary. What is the meaning of oral vocabulary and reading vocabulary? Oral vocabulary refers to the words we use in speaking or recognize in listening. Reading vocabulary refers to the words we recognize in print. అసలు వొకాబ్యులరీ అనేది ఎందుకు ఇంపార్టెంట్ సార్? వొకాబ్యులరీ బిల్డింగ్ అంటే వొకాబ్యులరీ అంటే వర్డ్ పవర్ అని. వొకాబ్యులరీ మీన్స్ వర్డ్ పవర్, నాలెడ్జ్, ఎబిలిటీ, స్కిల్స్ అని వొకాబ్యులరీ అంటే మీనింగ్. యాక్చువల్లీ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఈజ్ అలైవ్ అండ్ ఎవర్ గ్రోయింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్. Remember this point. The proof that it is active is that it acquires new words, changes the meanings of some words, uses the same words in different contexts with different meanings. Clubs are compounds, two or more old words. Shortness, some words, etc. And according to lexicographers, adds at least a few thousand new words to its lexicon. As English uses many devices to build its vocabulary. Knowing some of the important vocabulary building strategies helps us in building our own vocabulary. This is the significance of vocabulary. So, vocabulary building is an effective unit of language. Vocabulary is an effective unit of language, and language is a vehicle for communication. Remember this point. లాంగ్వేజ్ అనేది కమ్యూనికేషన్కి ఒక యంత్రం, సైకిల్ లాంటిది. సో ఈ లాంగ్వేజ్ బిల్డ్ అవ్వాలి అంటే వొకాబ్యులరీ బిల్డప్ చేసుకోవాలి. అందుకే వొకాబ్యులరీ బిల్డింగ్ ఈజ్ అన్ ఎఫెక్టివ్ యూనిట్ ఆఫ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ అన్నాను. ఎవ్రీ వన్ నోస్ ద ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్స్ ఆఫ్ నాట్ గెట్టింగ్ ద రైట్ వర్డ్ సూటబుల్ ఫర్ ఏ గివెన్ కాంటెక్స్ట్. ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు కరెక్ట్ వర్డ్ని యూజ్ చేయడానికి కొంచెం ఇబ్బంది కలుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. సమ్ టైమ్స్ ఇట్ ఈజ్ ఏ మ్యాటర్ ఆఫ్ నాట్ బీయింగ్ ఏబుల్ టు రికాల్ ద రైట్ వర్డ్. సమ్ టైమ్స్ వీ నెవర్ నో ఇట్. కొన్ని సందర్భాల్లో ఫ్లోలో వస్తూ ఉంటాయి, కొన్ని సందర్భాల రైట్ వర్డ్ చూజ్ చేసానికి కొంచెం టైం పడుతుంది, కొన్ని సందర్భాల్లో మనం అవి గుర్తుకు తెచ్చుకోవడం లేదా మర్చిపోయే అవకాశాలు ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. బిల్డింగ్ వొకాబ్యులరీ దట్ ఈజ్ adequate to the needs for one's reading and self-expression has to be a personal goal for every learner of the language. Once again I repeat this point. Self-expression has to be personal goal for every learner of the language. So try to learn the vocabulary to all my dear students. The English language is said to have more than 6 lakhs of words. It may be not be possible to learn all these words. Highly impossible. We select words depending on their frequency of occurrence, usefulness, and range of their applicability. There is no one single way to learn words. There are several ways and one should know what they are. ఇక్కడ ఒక పాయింట్ని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి మీరు. ఇంగ్లీష్ లాంగ్వేజ్లో నియర్లీ 6 lakhs వొకాబులరీ వర్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇవన్నీ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవడం ఇంపాసిబుల్. బట్ వీ సెలెక్ట్ వర్డ్స్ డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ దేర్ ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ ఆఫ్ అకరెన్స్. మనం చదువుతున్నప్పుడు, ఉచ్చారణ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు మనం యూజ్ చేస్తున్న వాటిని, అప్లై చేస్తున్న వాటిని ఖచ్చితంగా మనము గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటూ ఉండాలి. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద ఓన్లీ వే టు లెర్న్ వర్డ్స్. డోంట్ ఫర్గెట్ ఇట్. దేర్ ఆర్ సెవరల్ వేస్ అండ్ వన్ షుడ్ నో వాట్ దే ఆర్. ఉన్న మార్గాల ద్వారా ఎంతవరకు నేర్చుకుంటాను ఏమన్నది మీరు ఒకసారి థింక్ చేయొచ్చు. టు నో ఏ వర్డ్ ఈజ్ టు నో. To know a word is to know how to spell it, say it, and use it appropriately in a sentence. I trace in the sentence 3 words. One is how to spell it, how to say it, and how to use it in a sentence appropriately. These three things are very important: spelling, pronunciation, then usage. It is important to have a keener interest and greater insight into words. This is very, very important. As a good learner to the vocabulary or words, you can say that you know a word not when you know the spelling and the meaning of that word, but when you can confidently use it in a sentence. What is it? You can say that you can know a word not when you know the spelling and the meaning of the word, but when you can confidently use it in a sentences. Remember, only then it becomes active vocabulary. ఏ vocabulary, ఏ వర్డ్, దాని మీనింగ్, దాని స్పెల్లింగ్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా మనకు తెలియడంతో పాటు ఎక్కడ ఎప్పుడు ఎలా కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా ఉపయోగించాలో తెలియడం అనేది ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. There are many ways to improve your vocabulary in English. There are many ways to improve your vocabulary in English particularly. Interest is the prerequisite for any learning. నేర్చుకోవాలనే ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంటే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ వేవ్స్ ఈజ్ దేర్. The reason why most people cannot use English for communication, even if they know its grammar, is that they lack practice in the spoken language. Member of the students, member of the human beings, లేదా most of the people know its grammar, but the people can't use English for communication. There is no lack of practice in the spoken English. And one more, lack of exposure is one of the biggest handicap in language learning. ప్రధానంగా వచ్చిన సమస్య ఏమిటంటే మన దగ్గర ఉన్న వోకాబులరీని, వర్డ్స్ని ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేయలేకపోవడం. అంటే అదే మనకి డ్రాబ్యాక్ అయిపోయింది. హ్యాండిక్యాప్డ్ మీన్స్ డ్రాబ్యాక్ అంటే ప్రాబ్లం అవ్వడానికి ప్రధానమైన సమస్య ఏంటంటే lack of exposures, lack of practice. These are main reasons. Exposure refers to English speaking atmosphere around, but this does not mean that you can't learn English unless you have people speaking English at home. There are a number of sources around you to learn English and to improve your vocabulary. There are number of sources around you to learn English and to improve your vocabulary. How to improve? Through newspapers reading, magazines and storybooks often carry features that explore the meanings of words and phrases. These are the main sources to learn English and improve your vocabulary. These features often emphasize specular words that don't find themselves into your working vocabulary, but they can still be interesting. Read the news items and features as a daily habit, and you will benefit a lot in terms of vocabulary. మన జీవితంలో హ్యాబిట్స్లా అయిపోవాలి. ఏంటండి? న్యూస్ రీడ్ చేయడం, ఇంగ్లీష్ న్యూస్ పేపర్స్, ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ లెర్నింగ్ న్యూ వర్డ్స్. When you read newspapers and journals every day and listen to watch news in English on radio or television, write down difficult and new words in a small or readable script. When you have a dictionary at your disposal, write down a common definitions of each word and brief sentences using the word underlined. It is necessary that you carry this recorded information with you always and review with the words in the pauses of your busy day until you feel comfortable that you would recognize and be able to use these words the next time you need them. The next time you need them. To have a good stock of vocabulary, it is necessary to preserve new words actively and become alert to their meaning and uses. There are several ways of improving vocabulary. This section, vocabulary building, lets us about classification of words, affixation, conversion, compound words, analogy, synonyms and antonyms, one word substitutes, words often confused, phrasal verbs and idioms, which help English language learners in strengthening their word power. Strengthening their word power. These are the sources to improve vocabulary. This is the importance and significance, advantages of vocabulary. So member of waves are there. One is classification of words to improve vocabulary. What is the classification of words? Now I explain. Sentences, clauses and phrases are made of words. Sentences or clauses or phrases are made of words. According to their nature and function, words are classified into 8 classes. They are called parts of speech. That is called classification of words. There are noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, preposition, adverb, conjunction and interjection. These 8 classification of words to improve the vocabulary. What is noun? What is pronoun? What is verb? What is adjective? What is adverb? What is preposition? What is conjunction? What is introduction? Just as a small definitions. What is noun? A noun may be defined as the name of a person, place, thing or quality. Gopal saw a bird in the park. Gopal saw a bird in the park. ఈ సెంటెన్స్లో 3 నౌన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. గోపాల్ నౌన్, బర్డ్ నౌన్, పార్క్ నౌన్. నెక్స్ట్ ప్రొనౌన్. ఏ ప్రొనౌన్ ఈజ్ ఏ వర్డ్ యూజ్డ్ ఇన్ ది ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ ఏ నౌన్ లేదా ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ ఏ నౌన్. నౌన్కు బదులుగా ఉపయోగించేదాన్ని ప్రొనౌన్ అంటారు. Example, Hari said that he was a good swimmer. Here are he is the pronoun. Next, verb. What is a verb? A verb is a word which describes an action, a state, a process or an experience. That is, verb refers to the action or condition of the subject. Example, birds fly in the air. Fly is the verb. And next one is, what is adjective? What is adjective? An adjective is a word which adds something to the meaning of a noun or quality of a noun, quantity of a noun, color of a noun and etc. Size. Example, Venu is a tall boy. Tall is the adjective. And the adverb. What is the adverb? An adverb is a word which adds something to the meaning of a word, an adjective or another adverb. Example, copy this out carefully. Carefully is the adverb. Preposition. A preposition is a word usually placed before a noun or pronoun. It shows its relation with another word in a sentence. Example, I put it in the box. In is the preposition. Next, what is conjunction? Conjunction is a linking or joining word. It links words, phrases and clauses in a sentence. Example, the sky looks clear but it might rain. But is the conjunction. The last one, interjection. An interjection is a word exclamation expressing a sudden feeling or excitement. It may be sorrow, pity, blessing, curse, etc. Oh, I have lost my purse. This is the classifications of words. The second one is through improved vocabulary is affixation. Affixation means the process by which is affix, prefix or suffix is added to a root or stem word or base word. Affix అంటే సఫిక్స్ని ప్రిఫిక్స్ని కలిపి affixation అంటారు. ప్రిఫిక్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? If one or more letters, syllables are added before a word, it is called a prefix. Example, honest, dishonest, that is called prefix, dis. Prefixes usually don't change the part of speech. Clear? And suffixes means together called prefix and suffixes together called affixes లేదా affixes. When added to the base root word, new words are created. Suffixes are those which are added at the end of a word. For example, darkness. Dark is the root word, ness is the suffix. ఈ సఫిక్స్ ప్రిఫిక్స్ తెలిస్తే ఈ వొకాబులరీ డెవలప్ అవ్వడానికి ఎక్కువ అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. ద థర్డ్ వన్ ఈజ్ కన్వర్షన్. This is the one of the topic in our syllabus. Conversion is the word formation process. Word formation process. Later we will discuss very clearly in this topic. And the fourth one, compounding. What is compounding? English language has an inherent capacity for the formation of meaningful compound words. Compound words are mostly nouns, adjectives and verbs. Example, watch plus man is equal to watchman. Wrist plus watch is equal to wristwatch. Land plus lord, landlord. Moon plus light, moonlight. Bull plus biting, bullfighting. Blood plus red, blood red. Drawing plus room, drawing room. Black plus board, blackboard. Break plus fast, breakfast. After plus thought, afterthought. Draw plus back, drawback. Out plus come, outcome. ఇలా కాంపౌండ్ వర్డ్స్ అన్నీ మనం నేర్చుకుంటే వొకాబులరీ బిల్డ్. నెక్స్ట్ వొకాబులరీ డెవలప్మెంట్లో నెక్స్ట్ పాయింట్ ఎనాలజీ. ఎనాలజీ మీన్స్ సిమిలారిటీ, పోలిక. An analogy is a similarity. Verbal analogies show something similar between two apparently dissimilar or different words. They provide excellent training in seeing relationship between concepts. They are used in many standardized tests. Number of examples are there. The symbol colon means is to. The symbol means as, like 4 dots. This is the meaning of analogy. The next one is one word substitutes. English has a specific words to describe professions, traits of people, fears, emotions, etc. We inquire case of expressions. If we know the right word for the right thought or deed. By using one word substitutes, we can clearly express our views and opinions without using lengthy or vague sentences and phrases. So, long sentence ki short word use cheyadanni one word substitutes antaru. The next one is words often confused. Confusable words are there. There are certain pairs or sets of words which are close in spelling, pronunciation or derivation. Some words in English are confusing due to their similarity in spelling and pronunciation. For example, week, W-E-A-K, W-E-E-K. And one more example, soul, sale, S-O-U-L, S-O-L-E. Right, R-I-G-H-T, W-R-I-T-E. So like these number of words is called homonyms. ఇవి కూడా మనకు తెలిస్తే వొకాబులరీ డెవలప్ అవుతుంది. The last one and important thing, synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms means same meaning of words and antonyms means opposite of the words. And the next one is phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs means a group of words that functions as a verb and is made up of a verb, a preposition, an adverb or both. That is called phrasal verbs. Example, call plus in, call in. It means bring somebody from outside. Give plus away means to distribute. Like this. This is the phrasal verbs. And the last one is idioms. జాతీయాలు అంటారు in Telugu. Idioms are expressions which functions as a single unit and whose meaning cannot be worked out from its separate parts. For example, kick the bucket is an idiom which means to die. This is the meaning of the whole expressions and we can't derive it from the meaning of the words kick the bucket. Not all idioms can be successfully explained as regards their origin. It is important to recognize their current significance. So, these are the ways or features of improve the vocabulary. So, in this class clearly explain what is vocabulary, importance of vocabulary, significance of vocabulary, and waves to a stock of vocabulary like classifications of words, affixation, conversion, compound words, analogy, synonyms, antonyms, one word substitutes, words often confused, phrasal verbs, idioms, which helps English language learners in strengthening their word power. So this is the vocabulary. So utilize this class, my dear first year student. Thank you so much. And the next class we will discuss conversion. Okay. Thank you so much.